And we are back, folks. Of course, you got great matches going on over on the Bravo stream. You have Xfinity going up against FaZe. FaZe currently up in that series 1-0.
I'm not going to lie, yesterday FaZe just looked godlike.
Yeah.
Whoever said you can't have JCap and Proof on the same team, right? I mean, those two just combining together have just looked so lethal. Every time I've watched them play, I mean, yesterday they were 6-0ing Search and Destroy. They were doing everything that they could do right. And to be honest, I'm saying, in LA, watch out for that team because I really think they could cause some, some big upsets against some. I say upsets. I mean, it's not really an upset. It's FaZe, right? But they could definitely go from that event with some serious money in their pocket. I mean, you look at last year as well. The Envy roster.
Yep.
Proof and JCap obviously finished second last year. I know. I spoke to them last night, just briefly before I went to sleep, and they were saying how they're going to try and double their earnings from last year this year. So. Who knows?
We'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, they're definitely a really talented team that's capable of making it happen. On the other side, though, Xfinity, I just want to give my boys a lot of love there. Sin, Doubt, as well as Croster, and my boy Mud Dog, former coach of Envy. He ain't no coach no more. He's definitely
That's all he's been going around the internet saying, I'm not a coach anymore. I'm not a coach.
It's been his mission. So back to the action, though. OpTic Gaming going up against Complexity. OpTic falls in Game 1. Complexity dominant in their side as they have Crim6 leading the charge and slaying, and Aches really just coming into his own on that Dom game. Now we have Octane Search and Destroy. Benson, gotta ask you, if you look at this, you look at the two teams and what we've seen search-wise, you're not sure about either one. I mean, who do you tip your hat to here? Who's the player you tip your hat to?
It's just going to come down to the team that makes the least mistakes. I mean, yesterday we saw some crazy mistakes from Complexity that you don't expect to see. People throwing smoke grenades without thermal scopes on the sniper rifle and then realizing they didn't have it to back off, change classes, all sorts of strange shenanigans going on. But then, OpTic and Search yesterday, everyone's going to remember that man on your screen right there, Nade Shot, just led the charge in that last game of the day to guarantee his qualification to Los Angeles for Call of Duty World Championship. I mean, he played so well in Search, and he's going to need to have one of those performances again. But for me, I'm really looking at Clayster, who, being completely honest, underperformed in that last nomination, just wasn't slaying as well as he possibly could. This game now, he really needs to just turn up a little bit, get himself fired up, and try and get OpTic that first map.
And of course, if there's one person who knows how to get fired up, it's Clayster. Right. So let's go ahead and hop on board with him. He busts up that USR, and he's looking to get those picks. Now, I'm expecting, and I want to see, Ben, check on your screen what Complexity is running with, because I want to know if they have any snipers. Because I know that they're not really looking to challenge Clayster with the sniper. They know that he is very good at Octane Search when it comes to the sniper, so they don't want to risk that, if you will.
They have Karma running that sniper rifle, so he's going to be
So he is running it.
Yeah, he is. I mean, you got to give Karma some props as well with a sniper rifle. He's pretty good with a sniper rifle himself, not going to lie. We've seen him get some crazy plays with that, and actually Karma has spotted someone right in the back of that bomb site. He's actually spotted two people there.
And Aches just took out Embos too, so let's go ahead and jump over to Karma here real quick and see what he's doing.
Well, he knows there's a couple of players around there. He's seen two, definitely, but he's called them out to his teammates. Nade Shot does level the playing field with the kill on Aches, though.
And that Call of Duty timing. It's crazy.
Look at it.
It's going to be two players there. Of course, we see it in Oracle mode, but he has no idea. He's jumping around trying to see if he has an angle. He has that pistol out. Going to find one. That's not going to cut it there as he gets picked off. Jumping over to Crim6. He gets dropped. Now TP, last left alive, 1v3. Let's see what they're going to do. I don't think anyone's going to go challenge through the store here, but he is going to get identified. So shots are going to go down. That was going to be a snipe shot. He's going to have 27 seconds to work with, but OpTic Gaming comes out strong at the beginning. Nade Shot, 3-0 again, showing up. This is what he did against Curse New York and Octane Search and Destroy. OpTic Gaming, they're a very confident team on this map.
Now, the thing that you need to really watch out for now is the way Nade Shot's going to try and change his strategy. Because yesterday we saw him start off 2 rounds fantastically, and then in the 3rd round he just kind of blindly ran straight down the middle of the map. And I think Curse NY were just kind of sat there expecting it, and they managed to pick him off.
Well, in all fairness, they did that for 2 rounds.
That's true.
And it worked. And then Nade Shot thought, hey, 3rd time's a charm. Went for it again. And then Curse New York was like, I don't think so, bud.
That's the point I'm really trying to make is, is Nade Shot going to try and change his strategy? I mean, Nade Shot actually has a sniper rifle out himself now and hasn't got a secondary, only has the pistol there, so he's going to have to make sure his shot is on. I mean, he's definitely feeling confident. 3-0 start, his Search and Destroy yesterday, very, very strong. Yet to see a pick in the 2nd round, though.
Yeah, he's just scouting out that side. See if Nade Shot's going to find anyone, and no one's going to be top motel, though, so You know what? I do want to see what his teammates are doing. You see that one player actually facing in his general direction. It's going to be 2 guys located by B. And we got Embo's actually pushing up. No, actually, Embo's pushing up over by the mid there. Oh, nade shot would have caught a dirty, dirty blaner, but he did not find him. And let's see, creeps back again. Scump gets taken out. Crim gets taken out. Great shot out of nade shot there as he manages to land that one on Aches. That has to be frustrating for him. But nade shot, beautiful angles. 20 seconds. They know that. He gets hit markers. How unfortunate! It's like he caught his shoulder, and he continues to soldier on this one. But it's going to be up to Karma here, and he gets picked off. And OpTic Gaming goes up 2-0. Good stuff here out of the squad. Definitely playing very well on defense and offense. Karma gets caught right in between the motel and the bus, thus ending that round.
You know, you have to give Nadeshot some props there. Just patience. So patient. Didn't take any shots blindly. Just really was making sure he had the shot before he took it. Calling those plays out to his teammates. And I'm not over that hit marker. That would have been a very, very nice shot. So unfortunate. Karma just escaping with the skin of his teeth, so to speak. And now OpTic on the attack. Looks like they're going to be aggressive towards this B side.
And you got to watch out for Clayster. This is something we saw Formal do a lot with Team Caliber the other matchup. They love to just hang out over here right by the Humvee. Nade's flying out, and it seems like it's going to blow up just short of Clayster's position. Bomb has gone down, though, so they do need to defend that B bomb site. It's going to be looking very good here for them. Got to play around on the outside, and Clayster finds him. Good pistol shot out of him. Now it's going to be Crim and Karma, but a beautiful shot there from Clayster as he takes out Karma. Let's go ahead and stay with Clay for this time because I want to see what he's going to do. Maybe Crimsix will challenge around the corner. I highly doubt it, though. But then again, I have been proven wrong before. Let's see. Jumping over to Crim. Never mind. Not going to matter. Nade shot picks up the headshot on Crimsix to make it 3-0. And OpTic Gaming are rolling here in Octane Search.
Yeah, this is a really good start for them. It's just what they needed as well after dropping that domination. Get their heads back in it. Get that confidence boost back. And you know, what better way? 3-0 in Search and Destroy so far against Complexity. Nadeshot still yet to die. Clayster yet to die as well. And this is big for Clayster because, as I said, that domination wasn't Clayster as we're used to seeing. He definitely underperformed, and now he seems to be going back in the full swing of things. And Nadeshot just got the dirtiest quickscope.
And Aches gets picked off as well, and that was going to be Clayster who ends up picking him off. But TP finding one. His shot just not finding any luck here as Karma's going to be left alive again. And all he has is a sniper. Right? I think he has an MTAR, so that should be okay for him. There's going to be no one right in front of him. Pressure's on. He's currently dealing with a 1v3. Clayster, Nadeshot, and Scump. And Nadeshot's playing out of his mind. 6-0 here. Definitely showing up on Search and Destroy. Karma looking around, seeing if he can get it.
Oh, he's just gone straight past someone. He actually had his crosshair over a player there and didn't see him, so he's going to have to track back. Now decides to try and pick up that bomb. I mean, 40 seconds left in a 1 versus 3. It's not looking good. And as well, Clayster still yet to die. But it looks like now Karma is going to see someone to the left-hand side. Get Scump. That's a good start. Now with 30 seconds left in 1 versus 2. This is looking a little bit better for Karma. Although if he can find this second kill, it really is going to help his cause because he can only really afford to go towards that B site in terms of time. 20 seconds, it is ticking away, and OpTic going to know this, but there's the kill on Karma! Picks up Clayster, now it's a 1 versus 1. Karma versus Nadeshot. Nadeshot still yet to die. 6-0. Karma, is he going to go for the plant? Is he going to bait it out? Looks like he's going to go for it now. Is Nadeshot going to challenge? He's going to need to, otherwise the plant is going to go down.
Oh no, right behind him.
Get on Karma!
Oh my God!
Karma just destroyed Nadeshot!
Oh, you know, but you have to think, as good as that was, it was a pistol against an MTAR, you know? Like, it's hard to say, like, yeah, you know, is a
turn on is a turn on.
I don't know, Ben.
A turn on is a turn on.
I feel like an MTAR just comes out on top
I do
battle.
agree. I do agree. I'm just kidding, but I mean.
But you were right, though. I mean, he did catch shots on him.
He did. He had first shot. He fired a couple of bullets, and then next thing you know, Karma just does the dirty.
Karma just clutched a 1v3, by the way.
Yeah, that's that thing. You know, this Complexity team, any one of them can step up at any given time, as you said. You know, in the interval. You know, they're just so good. They really are a scary team to play against.
All right, well, we'll see what's going on. Clay ended up getting a pick, but Crimsix takes out Scump. Scump not being as much of a factor as he usually is, and Bose gets picked off as well. He's currently going to be 4-3, but the story has been Nadeshot and Clayster. They're staying alive, and now it just becomes a dubs match for them as they try and just stay up here. And Clayster is going to take some shots, so he does wisely enough pick up a Remington with a thermal scope, so that should help him out quite a bit. Again, 2v3. Clayster waiting for the player to challenge. Nade shot's going to be on the outside. That pistol is not going to help him. He gets picked off, but now it's going to be Clayster's time. He manages to take off one player. That's going to be TP going into this 1v2 now. Bomb's going to be down at the back over by B. He knows he's going to have a path for it. No one's really watching. I think there's going to be one player, never mind. And I was going to be Crimsix there with the Remington to close that out. As soon as he exposed himself, he was there to pick it off. Look, right here in your final kill cam, Crimsix read that one like a book. He knew he had to go for the bomb. They knew where the bomb was located, and they were able to take advantage.
Nicely done, and now Complexity getting some momentum back. Coming back into this search and destroy, 2 rounds back-to-back. Can they try and make it 3? And this is going to be an important round for OpTic Gaming, I think. You know, in terms of momentum in this search and destroy, they need to just shut Complexity down as quickly as possible because they really are starting to get into the swing of things. You know, Nadeshot and Clayster started to die now, showing that they are human. So that's always good. You know, when you've got 2 players still yet to die, it's always
and Embos draws first blood, by the way, Ben. So Crimsix with the stop, he's definitely getting the hot hand here, 6-4.
Yep, he's again one of those players that you can just turn up at any given moment. And you know, when you match that with players like Karma, TP, and Aches, it just really does form a bit of a god squad, to be completely honest with you. But Crim is going to get shut down as he made his way towards that B site. Now TP with the bomb needs to try and make some plays. Picks up 1, nicely done. 3 versus 2 for now. Clayster and Scump up for OpTic Gaming. And TP going for the Kobe nade right there. Don't think that's going to connect. Very ambitious, like it. Love it.
He committed. You know, he was going to throw it. He was going to throw it over B, but then he's like, I don't think it's going to work out. Maybe send it up. So now TP, he's going to be making moves as he goes in to plant the bomb. Scump though with a beautiful shot there on Karma, and now TP throws down the bomb. Seems a little disoriented there as soon as he planted. Had to get up as quickly as he could to get away from the bomb site. It's going to be a 2v2. You got the duo facing off against each other with Scump and Clayster, TP and Aches. They've been a team for, I mean, goodness, I don't even know how long. And now they are going to be split up here, but it seems like Aches is going to get picked off. Now it's going to be left up all up to TP here. As he finds one player, great shot with that Vector. Another player up top, but that's not going to matter.
Has he got the time?
As Clayster manages to find him, and he is going to have enough time to go for that diffuse. If he would have been there just a little bit longer, he may have been able to make something happen. Yeah. And I think he was like reloading there by instead of picking up the bomb.
He was like, I'll just scare everyone watching at home. Don't even worry about it, guys. I've got this.
Keep them at the edge of this.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right? That was a good round from OpTic, though, to be fair to them. You know, they needed that. They needed to stop that Complexity hype train because it really was starting to gain a lot of momentum. I mean, I just noticed Aches 1 and 6. Rare to see him down there, but still, Crimsix and Karma, you know, both picking up. You know, Karma with that 1 versus 3. Crim in terms of the slaying ability. TP as well. Unfortunate not to go clutch that last round.
But if you look at the other side, though, Ben, the story tells itself. You have Aches who's struggling 1 and 6. His teammates definitely performing here. On the other side, all of OpTic Gaming are showing up, right? They're all getting in key kills and, you know, contributing to the team. Aches, you know, not to dog on him, it's just you have to be realistic here. This is the time where he steps up because now that Crimsix has been taken out and he's 6 and 6, TP with that kill on Scump there, evening things out. This is where he has to step up big time.
Yeah, he needs to have a good round. Nadeshot, that's the 2nd pick of this round for him. Both snipers shut down TP and Crim, so he's having another blinding round. Placed out on your screen right now. He was trying to hunt down Aches, but they've actually kind of duped each other out, and Aches is going to pick up that kill now on Nadeshot because of that. Placed out with the sniper, though. He is going to make small work of Aces. Nicely done. Now it's Karma. It's a 1 versus 2. He already did a 1 versus 3 earlier on in this search and destroy, so a little bit easier for him now, but still, he's going up against Embos and Clay.
Well, he's in a good spot, too, so if he wants to turn around and get eyes on B, he can. And he's making a good judgment call here. I mean, this is the thing about Karma, a veteran, been around the scene for a while. I am worried, though, of course, has that P226 with the muzzle brake. Yeah, you know, it's a good pistol, but he's going to find one. But in the hands of Karma, it becomes a 1-verse. Finding around the corner, but not going to happen. A pistol battle, and Clayster comes out on top.
I love how you say you're worried. He just turns the corner, fires 2 bullets, makes a very, very impressive kill. Karma just showing why he's such a beast. But Clayster with the pistol of his own challenges and picks up the kill. That was
a Call of Duty move right there, man. That was one of those things you do in the pubs, you know, or you're like, I'm going to go around the corner. Oh, wait, I'm coming back around. I've never been a fan of that move, but in any case, though, it doesn't work out for Karma. And now let's go ahead and jump over to Complexity backs against the wall here as it's going to be 5-2. OpTic Gaming 1 round away from locking down game number 2. And Scump is going to open things up here for the kill. Crim6 is going to get picked off. TP's going to get picked off. Karma and Aches are going to be by their lonesome here. And Aches is going to get taken out with a knife from Nadeshot. Going to be all up to Karma, and the pressure is going to be on. Player's going to come around the corner. Dead. This is going to be a cleanup, and that's going to do it as OpTic Gaming takes game number 2.
Nadeshot 12-4. Talk about stepping up in the search and destroys. I mean, he really is OpTic's key player in that game type, it seems. But you got to give him credit. You know, back in the series now, leveling things up one apiece. But Blitz, I don't know how that's going to work, because, you know, you look at Complexity and their slaying ability and how strong they are in domination. For example, the way that they just outslayed OpTic completely off flags. You know, Callisto, I think he had, what was it, like 4 kills in like 3 minutes of game time on that domination. So he was really struggling to get that slaying power in there. And Blitz, you know, it could just be as simple as Complexity just going to try and outslay OpTic as much as possible and just completely put map pressure on OpTic spawn. Yeah,
you know, you got to talk about how also the story of this match, Complexity's Aches really struggling here.
Yeah,
2 and 8. He could not seem to get his bearings together. Seemed you know, a little disoriented at times as well. Just, as I said, when TP threw down that bomb, TP and Karma, Crim6, they did what they could, and I think Aches knows that. So look for him to make some serious adjustments. But now we're going into Blitz, and it's going to be Freight Blitz to be exact. And if there's one thing you know about Complexity, it's that their Blitz game is absolutely vicious.
Yeah, especially on that map. They have caused some serious score deficits.
That's right, guys. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, it's going to be Freight Blitz. OpTic Gaming ties up the series 1-1. Find out how all this unfolds after this.